Hi.
Hello.
I just want to ask you a couple questions and get your opinion on a few things.
Okay.
Number one, do you have any children?
Yes, I have 4.
Do you play a role in their education?
Definitely.
Number three, is it okay? Do you feel it's okay for students to use iPads or iPhones as a way of reading in the classroom?
No, I do not.
Why do you think that?
I think that it takes away the whole purpose of a child reading a book. It just kind of makes them lazy, and I think that the focus will be off the book, off what they're reading, because they have access to a computer. They can drift off and go online and do other extra things.
So that connects with my next question. Do you believe students will be more distracted or less distracted if they had iPads or iPhones in the classroom as a means to reading?
Yes.
Okay, number 5. Do you believe Microsoft Word helps students as far as spell check or fragment check? Do you believe it helps a child or not?
I think it helps a child.
Do you believe they should be able to use it, spell
Yes.
check?
I do.
Okay.
I have to use it myself sometimes. When I'm writing something or typing something, I have to go in and check to make sure that it's spelled correctly. I think that it will help a child as far as if they're turning in a paper in order to get all the points that they need to get the highest grade that they can get. I think spell check is important.
Okay. Do you feel it's okay for a child to take notes on an iPad or a cell phone and a means to using paper to take notes?
I would have to say for that question, I'm kind of yes and no. Yes, because it's quicker. I've learned, people talk fast, and it's faster to type as opposed to writing. And sometimes you write and you don't understand what you just wrote. But at the same time, I would have to say no, because it kind of just takes the purpose of taking notes, writing notes down, digging deeper into what the teacher says, putting things in parentheses, highlighting things. You can't do all of that fast on a computer.
The next question. How do you feel technology affects students' communication skills?
As far as technology, I think that it hurts them because they can't speak well. I wouldn't say speak well. Their spelling is all messed up because they're so used to breaking things down and adding their own vowels and consonant, whatever that can't say it, consonant, there we go, to a word where it doesn't need to be. So it messes them up, and I've learned and experienced with my teenage daughter, typing a paper or writing a paper. She writes so fast that she's writing the way that she texts.
Next question. Do you believe in the near future, do you believe the technology will affect the way teachers and students' relationship are?
I believe that it will, because they're putting so much on computers. It kind of, children can just be like, well, I can just go ahead and investigate that. I can just go ahead and look at it instead of developing a relationship with the teacher. They may come across something that they may not understand. A teacher can know, or a person looking at them can know that they don't understand, even though they say that they do. And they will develop a relationship with that teacher, and it can help them, as opposed to just something that you type in a question and just gives you just that answer. It doesn't always elaborate.
Next question. Do you believe students write less formal due to text messages?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I see it all the time. They don't know how to put the right punctuation where it needs to go, where the period needs to go, what needs to actually be in italics, what needs to actually be in quotation marks. They're so used to seeing things done on TV or not TV, but on the text message or computer, and then breaking it down themselves. They can't write correctly. They can't write correctly, nor can they spell correctly, which means that they can't read correctly.
Last question. Do you believe technology should be used in the classroom as a method of teaching?
No. I think that it should be used, or could be used, to assist a teacher, not as opposed to teaching. It can't teach. It can only give you a question or give you information. That's not teaching a child. The child has to read it, okay, and then I still don't understand it. How is a child supposed to learn? A teacher teach is in the word teacher. A teacher can teach. I don't believe that a computer can.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.